Alright, what's poppin', Slick Block? It's your boy, B-Wise Gamer. And I'm back, back with some more Hogwarts, Hogwarts Legacy. In the last episode we played, we defeated Ranrock. You know what I mean? Yeah, we defeated Ranrock. I decided to free the magic. Alright, not keep it contained.
Don't get the password
Alright, I'm gonna say this. Alright. I stick to everything I said. Alright. I really personally do think Isadora didn't do anything that was that bad. And that the keepers overreacted like a motherfucker. Alright, I'm gonna stick to that. Now, now this is what I gotta say. Alright. I do understand that Isadora was getting insanely powerful. Alright, like I get it. She was growing exponentially. Exponentially, whatever. Alright. The longer they waited to take her on, the bigger of a threat she could have became. Alright, Ranrock is a perfect example of that shit. With that said, the only reason she even got that powerful is because they didn't keep her in check. Alright, if they had worked alongside her and kept her in check, she would not have got that powerful to begin with. Alright, and they wouldn't have had to resort to the emergency killing spell. I stand on that, you know. This is again, it all comes down to like them being a bunch of fucking failures, and I can't look at it any other way. Isadora was their student. They took her in. They taught her how to use ancient magic. They were her teachers, and as her teacher, they should have made sure she went down the right path. And when they saw she was starting to err, or what they assumed was to be an error, instead of cutting ties, they should have did their damnedest to lock in and guide her. Alright. That's just what it comes down to. I'm not trying to get no double standards. Alright, like, bro, I get it. The
Quiet!
magic can
Whenever
be dangerous.
broken school rules again! I'd like to learn that you're receiving good grades, but no! What did I ever do?
Hey man, I'm wearing the uniform. Are you mad at me? You like, what the fuck this nigga wearing? Like, I'm wearing the uniform. You see it underneath, bro. Peep it. You see it on the gloves. You know what I'm repping. You know you're mad at me because I'm fly, nigga. Anyway, like I said, I stick to it. It really was, they fumbled. That's all that shit is. You know, you know how much help in good Isidore could have done if they simply kept her in check. Let's go see what Sebastian's talking about.
I'm glad you
Broski,
came.
what happened?
Sebastian, I've received your owl. What's happened? Ominis spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm sorry. I'm glad you at least tried to move on now.
The thing is, I lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
Perhaps she'll
Anne
come
may just
around.
need some time. Surely one day she'll be able to forgive you.
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you and Ominis everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy, but I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Why did that have to wait till after I beat the dude, you know? Why? Why did it have to wait till after? Oh, we did it. Got the lucky leprechaun coat. Now I can put on the legendary knight or mage equipment. Challenges. What challenge have I not done? Oh, exploration. Yeah, alright. I guess I could try to knock that out. What was great mystery? Because I remember doing the first one. I'm with you. Okay, just keep going up. Let's see if I can find it. Nope. Other side. Going, Penny? Leaving me? Leaving me, Penny?
Revelio.
Handy resource
Okay,
indeed,
so
your field guide.
another step up.
Italians and a historian's uniform.
Revelio.
This is weird. What's... I can't figure out where this message is. Let's go up one more.
The goblins had no prospect of success. They should have known.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, bro. They were much closer to victory than...
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
May I ask what attracted you?
You may. Might I ask from your inquiry that you wonder how anyone may have an interest in astronomy?
I find it fascinating.
Oh, not at all, Professor. I find it intriguing and wanted to know more about your work.
Ah, that is good to hear. So often those who do not fully understand all that can be gleaned from the stars question astronomy's relevance.
Hey man, I played Elden Ring.
Misperceptions
So
frequently arise due to the confusion of astronomy with astrology, the ridiculousness of which I shall not deign to discuss. To answer your question, it was my dear sister who first sparked my interest in stargazing. The two of us spent countless nights on our rooftops staring at the cosmos. It was one of the only subjects we could study together.
I'm not sure I follow, Professor. Why was that?
My sister is a squib. Clever, hardworking, and generous, but a squib nonetheless. The only non-magical child born to our family in generations, poor thing. Although she manages exceptionally well.
she sounds
It
lovely.
sounds as if she's a lovely person and accomplished.
She is. And to her credit, while she was once disappointed not to attend Hogwarts, she has excelled in Muggle school. One of the first women, we suspect, to have attended Cambridge, well disguised at the time by our mother as a gentleman scholar. And as astronomy is one subject shared between the Muggle world and ours, she and I have been able to maintain that common interest. We still sneak up to a rooftop now and then to gaze upwards, courtesy of a levitation charm rather than a trellis nowadays.
Thank you for telling me about your sister, Professor.
I was glad to. It is good to be reminded of all that one can accomplish when one embraces who one is. Now off you go. I am sure you've a star chart to review somewhere. What you did for
Okay.
Hogwarts was invaluable. All of us owe you a great debt.
We'll see. Our work isn't done. And we'll see how great the debt is. And once it is. Because for all you know, I may have damned the wizarding world. But I did it out of love and good. I did it. Anyway. I gotta find the last mystery of Hogwarts. I wonder. I was semi-hoping that was going to be it. I'm not going to lie to you. And I'll say, oh, I gotta go talk to someone. Maybe this. That's a requirement. Maybe this is. Downtown courtyard. Greenhouse. Let's go there. I thought there was something near here. Of course, I could cheat. I could just go to YouTube, find it. There was one where it was like the principal's office or something. This is somewhere. Oh. How do I get this key? There you go. Yeah, I did it. I made it. Right there. Oh, I had two. It was stupefy, right? You can only use stupefy after. You only superfly after blocking. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna do it like that. So I'm gonna go here. And there we go. I've 100%ed. Was it this? Is that the one I was wearing? What was I wearing? Was I wearing Zunkos? Yeah, like it works. For some reason, it works. The Charm Professor works too. I do like the contrast. Where you think you're going? I do like the contrast. Alright, of this. You. So that wasn't it. That was challenges, exploration? I'm missing 2. I'm missing 1. I know which one I'm missing too. I just don't know where to get it. Exploration. Savvy spender. Oh. Well, I ain't buy nothing, so. Writing my story. Telling my truth.
Revelio.
Quill of Acceptance and Book of Amendments. The Quill of Acceptance, Book of Amendments were placed here by the founder and have not been touched since. They record the name of every prospective Hogwarts student the moment they first show signs of magic, although the quill is more lenient than the book, which will sometimes snap shut before a name is written. However, the evidence of magic is not dramatic enough. So like, who keeps these candles maintained? That's not a griffin, that's a hippogriff. Sphinx. Yeah, I'm so sad that there wasn't no dragon mount. I went this way. Hmm.
Revelio.
Hmm.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I unlocked the outside lock from the inside.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
The crazy part is I know I've been in here.
Revelio.
Drink my tea. Drink my tea. Come on, me. Oh, wait, let's see this. Is this the actual griffin? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Sometimes the particle effects are a bit lackluster. But hey, that's not what they're for, you know.
I wish there was something I could do to stand up to the headmaster. Like
Revelio.
Okay, I gotta go down. How I get down? Oh, no.
I've
I'm
no
not
doubt.
trying to get to the ground. I'm trying to go down.
Watch the
This room
tile
of
under your
filth
feet.
and
You'll settle
stank.
there.
I
can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
There's someone else I can talk to? Who? Who else wants to talk to me?
Should
It can't be the same people who just want to speak to me again. I've been running around for fucking ages, bro. I'm trying to put an end to this series. But it's like every time I get so close.
if it isn't the trick.
No, it seems to have disappeared. Well, I got it right here. Yep. Okay, so it's not all the way up here.
Professor Weasley's already preparing me to take my transfiguration at D.W.G.
Got stuck with fox ears. Improvement, I thought.
Okay, let's go back down one. There's someone who's walking. Where the fuck are they at? It's a person. Obviously, it's a person.
Heard you and Sebastian traversed a mountain in Loyal. Ferdinand's portrait ended up in Hogwarts Head. They're likely abroad.
Nope. I'm never gonna find this person. Am I ever gonna find this mysterious bubble?
Honestly, can't believe you won all 3 trials against Imelda. I didn't think she could be beat.
Hey man, you know me, goated. Goated.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Hey, is it you? Can I talk to you? No.
Italians and a historian's uniform. It was.
Yeah, it's not up here. I'm not seeing
The
it
goblins had
anywhere
no
up here.
prospect of success. I should have known.
Revelio.
don't know. I don't know.
If it isn't the treasure. Still can't believe you found that old uniform. Well done.
Ah.
Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
I wondered if I might ask how long you've been teaching at Hogwarts.
Well, it's been what now? 7 swift years. Time does fly because we have fun. Essential in my opinion. An eager, positive, and confident mind is the most open to knowledge, I find.
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Well, each of us has our own style, I suppose. Some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication are the only keys to success. But they forget what drives those things. If one cannot fathom why some would expend energy on gobstones, then one is blind to the enormous power of play.
And that's why you teach the way you do?
Precisely. I strive to be the sort of professor that I would have enjoyed in school. My experience was less cheerful.
Perhaps it made you.
Perhaps you wouldn't be who you are without that experience.
Had I received a more traditional education, well, enough about my student days. You are here now, and it would be a shame if you didn't enjoy it.
I'll do my best, Professor. Thank you for the advice.
You are most welcome. Try to have a bit of fun today.
I have fun every day, blasting the ops.
Historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
Okay, well, something happened here. There's a hole right there in the floor that someone needs to go patch through. Okay. Can I jump over this? Of course not. Nope. No, not this way. Which way? Let's say I go through here. Ah, here we go.
Revelio. Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've written a rapport, befriended and rescued hippogriffs. Even took it upon yourself to help Professor Black's house elf.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. It seems you've nothing left to do to complete your field guide. Most impressive. With your OWLs soon upon us, I am thrilled to see you so prepared. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
All right. I guess that's all we gotta go do, man. End of the year feast. How fitting that I completed this on New Year's. You know, the last year just ended and you can hear my family in there feasting. I've really seen, really touched the uniform. That was her father, so that's what he looked like. Or was that the poacher that killed her father? That's the guy who taught us how to ride the fucking broom.
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. Allow me to finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. And the ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup.
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits, I'd say, 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley. I suppose we have our winner.
That started the 100-year or victory of Slytherin. bro. That is a good game. That's a real good game. Alright. It was fun. Exploring the world was fun. Gameplay was fun. The story, I don't know which one is better, amazing or fantastic. Alright. I feel like fantastic is better than amazing. So I'm gonna say it was amazing. Alright. My only problem with the story, two, right? It's the same problem. It's just it happened to two different characters. My main problem with the story is the fact that two of the biggest antagonists were simply because people did not want to talk things out. Alright? They didn't want to have a dialogue. That's how two of the biggest antagonists were born. One being Sebastian's uncle, right? Didn't want to talk to Sebastian and properly explain his thought process, alright, which ended up getting him killed. Like, he did it, like, in a weird way, in a tragic way. He did exactly what he wanted. He separated Sebastian from Anne. Alright. That's what he wanted when he found out Sebastian was using dark magic. He's like, you will never come back to this house. You will never see me or your sister again. And in a weird way, because he died, Sebastian may never see Anne again. But hey, I hope she has a wonderful life with Ominous, because that's obviously what's going to happen. They're going to get together. Alright, I'm cheering for the niggas. And then Isadora. Isadora had no right to be considered a villain. Right? Isadora is just a tragic character. It's like, Isadora isn't a villain. The Five Keepers aren't heroes. Correction, one of them was a hero. Alright, you know. Like, that's seen war. Alright? But the fact that like, they try to paint Isadora as why we shouldn't allow this kind of magic to exist. She's the exact reason why this magic is forbidden. No. No, Isadora is just a tragedy. She wanted to save her father and spare him from the pain of losing her brother to what I can only assume was the plague. Alright? And instead of her teachers and co-workers, her confidants being there for her to help and assist her in that endeavor, or to correct and guide her in that endeavor, they turned their backs on her and left her to do it alone. And then, just like Sebastian's uncle, were outraged by the conclusion she came to. Like, bro, what did you think was going to happen? Alright? Even Ranrock, his whole thing was that he didn't want to talk. He just wanted action. I mean, he literally killed his brother, who was just trying to talk sense to him. But you see, that's what made Sebastian a good, not Sebastian. That's what made Ranrock a good villain. Someone tried to talk him off that edge. Someone tried to show him a better route. And he was like, nah. And literally destroyed that bridge. We watched them do it. And so even though I understood and I agree with his plight, yeah, alright, it's weird how goblins are treated. Now, it's weird how elves are treated. Alright? Like, that's weird to me. They do deserve better treatment. Alright? I can agree with that. But the way you went about it, the way you're going about it, I can't co-sign. You literally killed your brother. You know what I mean? I didn't get that. Yeah, alright, she's going too far with Isadora. It was like the entire time it was building up. And I was like, yeah, man, I feel like she's gonna go over the edge. Yeah, she's gonna go too far. I think so, like, she's gonna lose herself to this. I was saying that, like, the entire time. I felt like we were going to get the evidence. Yep, there it is. She went too far. She lost herself. Alright, she needs to be stopped. And it never happened. I thought it happened. And, like, the head... they're not called principals over there. What are they called? The headmaster? We had a flashback of her, right? Where we, like, experienced, like, a part of her life. Of how she was, they were having to hide. I guess during the witch hunt. I guess that's when that happened. You know, there was a witch hunt. They were having to hide. And it's like, I guess people came and was, like, destroying wizard villages and shit. And we saw how she had to, like, fight and all this shit. And then she died respected as a hero. Alright? All that went through the whole black and white world where we saw how bad things got. Not because of Isadora. That had nothing to do with Isadora. Isadora was already dead. That happened after. I'm pretty sure that happened after. Because we found her coffin. We saw, like, how people, you know, cherished her and this and that, and she was in the coffin. There's no proof that that was because of Isadora. It couldn't have been, because they killed Isadora. Way before any war or great battle happened in all the hamlets and, you know what I mean? So I don't know when that story that we were put in takes place. Alright. That story of her life / end. I don't know where that takes place, but we know it had to be, to me. To me, it had to have been after Isadora. Alright. When we were in that little black and white storybook world, I was certain that Isadora had amassed an army of, I was thinking, brainwashed, kind of ran in the goblin, and started to take over the world. I was like, man, yeah, so that's what happened. It was like Last Final Stand, alright, and she died and it was respected and held as a hero. Alright. But nah, that's not what happened. That's All we know is that at some point she does something and ends up being renowned as the hero in death. All right, that's all we really know. While Isadora is a tragedy. I just don't, bro. Like I said, that's like my only problem, right? Is Isadora isn't a villain to me. She's a tragic character. Alright? Like Sebastian is a tragic character. Alright? In fact, I would say Sebastian is more evil than Isadora. Alright? In the fact that he killed his uncle. Alright? He allowed us to manipulate Ominous. Alright? He didn't stop us from using the Imperial Curse on Ominous. He didn't stop us from, you know what I mean? He didn't stop us from none of that. He and Sebastian are more evil than Isadora. Alright, which is crazy. I don't know. Like, that's like the only little bit I have a problem with. Alright. And like the more I think about it, the more I feel like it's prevalent throughout the game. Like a lot of these problems, a lot of these enemies, a lot of these bosses, villains, really could have been stopped and fixed if they would have just talked about it, or at least been open to talk about it. Alright? The goblins thing is, wizards didn't want to talk about it. Wizards didn't want to give goblins better treatment. Alright? That's evident. Right? And because of that, goblins like Red Rock came into existence. They tried to talk, they tried to reach out, they tried to join the community, and were abused, attacked, discriminated against. And then they had resentment. Alright? And then he didn't want to talk no more, even when it was his own brother. He was like, nah, I tried talking, I'm done talking. So he works with Rookwood and Harlow, who were wizards. And that, like, completely, to me, like, deaded his whole thing about how they didn't need... You know what I mean? That's besides him. I'm ending it here, man. This is D.W.G Gamer of Slick Block Mafia. I'm gonna give this game a 9 out of 10. It's good gameplay. The graphics are wonderful. The story is amazing. Alright. A little nitpicks here and there, but overall, 9 out of 10 experience. It was solid. If y'all enjoyed this series, this Let's Play, leave a like and comment down below. So what part of the episode, what part of this series you enjoyed. This is D.W.G Gamer with Slick Block Mafia. Subscribe, join Slick Block. And deuces Espion. D.W.G is out. And this LP is officially finished.